Welcome, guys, to the most unlucky truck driver on YouTube. The most unlucky channel on YouTube. What's up, guys? Hopefully everybody's having a way better day than what I'm having. Or am I having a bad day? God did give me another day to live, another breath of air. So, I guess it ain't that bad after all. But yeah, as you guys saw on my PeopleNet, my E-log, those of you who don't know, that's what controls the amount of hours that we're able to drive per day and the amount of hours we can sleep and all that good stuff. Well, I was about 9 hours into my 10-hour break, and I go up to the truck to crank it up. I was already up, let her get nice and warmed up, the engine really nice and warm before I took off, and it put me on driving. It put me directly on driving. So I'm a troll right now going underneath the bridge. This is actually Highway 61 here in Arkansas. But anyways, so I am it put me on driving, so I call PeopleNet, the people that control the whole E-log system for PeopleNet. I called them up, and they said, unfortunately, since the system kicked itself on automatically, there is actually nothing they could do to reboot it, reset it, or any of that. So, guess what? Your boy has a lot of time to kill. That's why we're out here doing some walking. And I've been doing a lot of walking lately, but anyways, that's another story. Truck stop is way back there somewhere. But we're actually a little over half a mile in. Try to do 2 miles, or who knows. Just to get the stress off, might even go a little further today out here on a country road. But anyways, back to the story. So they cannot reboot my PeopleNet. And so I have to sit here for a while until I get hours to go. Last night, stopped, warm up my food, and got back in the truck, about to put my first bite of food in my mouth. I guess that was a warning. Quit eating, fat boy. I think that was a warning. But anyways, so as soon as I did that, ding, 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 low light beam malfunction. No problem. No big deal, right? So, or so I thought. Went back inside the truck stop. They did not have the light that I needed. Drove another, I don't know how far I drove. I drove another hour or two. Found the next truck stop. And, hold on, there you go. And they didn't have the light there either. Drove another hour. Got to another truck stop. And they had the light. But it wasn't the light. Popped the light on in, turned it back on. Low beam malfunction. Ay. I wish I could tell you guys what I've done to piss off the man upstairs. But can't. Quite personal. Again, why I didn't mind even bringing it up, but maybe that's part of my bad luck. Been having a lot of bad luck lately. This one thing after another, after another, after another. But there is a glimpse of hope. There is a glimpse of hope. The cloudiness is starting to break, and there is blue skies up there. And I think, guys, that the clouds are breaking in my life too, and the blue sky is starting to come back. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why this is exciting to tell you guys. Thanks to my small army out there that was looking for my part for hot chocolate, we found the part, guys. We found the part. Yes, well, they did. I did not. So I had my friend Buddy at Peterbilt looking for one. I had Angel looking for that part, and just the way things happen, right? The way things happen is just crazy. So my friend Adrian, if you guys haven't seen the video where he takes over the channel for a day and he's the ice road trucker, go check out that video. Amazing guy. So his truck broke down. Something with the clutch. Can't remember right offhand right now, but something with the clutch happened to his company truck. And he was getting ready to go into the bush, which the bush, if you guys aren't from Canada and don't know, that's into the, I guess, into the ice road, into the wilderness, away from everything. He was about to go, but his truck had that malfunction. So he texted me, he said, hey, I'm going to be down for a couple of days. Give me the information for your, give me the information for the part you need. And see if I can find it for you up here in Canada. So gave him the information, and I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour later, he texted me back. He said, hey, I called around everybody here, and one of the dealerships told me that there aren't any up here in Canada, but there's one in South Carolina. I'm like, what? Okay. He's like, here's the phone number. Give them a call. So I'm like, I've already called so many places, you know, I was not a believer. Sorry, Adrian, not that I didn't believe in you. I believe in you. I was just not a believer that the part is actually there, because it said on a lot of computers, it would say that the part is there, but it actually wasn't there. Anyways, long story short, I called him up, and the guy says, it shows here on the computer that I have one, but he couldn't find it right off bat. He couldn't find it. And so he said, I'll call you back. And this is very important, guys. For us, for anybody that's waiting on something critical, like a part or just anything, if somebody tells you they're going to call you back and they never do, which Peterbilt, North Georgia, you might want to take a page off out of this book, because you guys don't communicate with nobody. Anyways, so, which that's where my truck's at, if you guys didn't know. But anyways, so I called him up and gave him the information, all that stuff. He said, I'll call you back. And about 20 minutes later, get a phone call back. Florence Peterbilt in South Carolina. And I'm like, okay. Pick up the phone. He said, hey man, I put my hands on it. It's in my hands. I have the part. What do you want me to do? Are you going to come pick it up? I said, well, I can't come pick it up right now because I'm cross country. Well, actually in Texas. So can you ship it for me? And he's like, yeah, for sure. Little confusion happened. He thought I said Memphis. I told him my truck was broke down in Chattanooga. And so we hung up. I told him, I said, hey, let me call the Peterbilt dealership where my truck's at, see if they can call down here, get the part taken to you guys, and then the warranty will cover it because it's a genuine PACCAR part. So I called them up. I told them, hey, found it. It's here. Call this number. It's a PACCAR part, and it should be covered under warranty. Well, they're like, yeah, we're covered under warranty, but we're going to have to tack on a little more on top of the price of the part. The part is only $560, give or take. So I'm like, okay, so I did all the legwork to find this part that you guys are supposed to be looking for, and then you're going to charge me extra. I was like, you know what? F it. Just get it. I don't care. I don't care if I got to pay extra for it. At this point, I want my truck back, because y'all already see old Chata back there is having a lot of issues. A lot. So I call them, you know, that happens. Get off the phone with them. Call them back, because again, they don't communicate. We'll call you back once we find out that it's coming our way, or whatever we find out. Call them back, and because they didn't call me back, and they said, yeah, we called, and they said that the part wasn't, they didn't have the part that's been sold. Like, what? Okay. So I get back on the phone with Peterbilt, Florence, South Carolina, and I forgot the young man's name that was helping me out. I do apologize. Great guy, anyways. So I called him back. They accidentally didn't, well, he didn't ask me and I didn't tell him who I was. So he didn't put a name down, but he had thought that I had said Memphis, that I was broke down in Memphis, and these guys were calling from Chattanooga. So he was holding the part for the guy in Memphis in his head, but it was just confusion. But at this point, guys, I was just like, you know what? You have it. I don't even want to hang up the phone with you before I pay for this thing. So I went ahead and paid for it myself. Out of my pocket. Well, I'm still have to pay. Well, no, if Packard took care of it, I guess they would, right? But anyways, so I went ahead and took care of it and had it shipped over. So it's on its way right now to Peterbilt, North Georgia, or Northwest Georgia. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know. But anyways, it's on its way up there now. And I want to thank everybody that was involved in getting this part for me. I want to thank, Adrian. I want to thank Angel, Buddy, and everybody else in between that was involved. The guy from South Carolina, amazing guy, great conversation. You could just feel that he was a pretty cool dude. So yeah, there is a glimpse of hope, a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Fingers crossed, that is the part and that is the problem, because they've already said that it was other problems and that wasn't it. So hopefully this time this is it. And we'll get back on the road, guys. Back on the road in hot chocolate. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that this is finally going to be happening, hopefully soon. If not the next video, the following video. I will keep you guys posted. When things are looking to be at its worst, you're just at the bottom and it's time to go nothing but up. So when there's bad things happening, always remember that with the bad, good is soon to come. With that being said, guys, thank you guys again for joining me one more time, guys. Don't forget to be kind to one another. I know this is a boring little walk with you guys, but actually it's kind of nice out here. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed. Subscribe. It helped me out tremendously. See you guys on the next video. Peace. We're out of here.